Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to build a complete professional-grade design and creative toolkit right from scratch. And you know what the best part is? Every single tool we're about to cover is 100% free. Seriously, no subscriptions, no sneaky hidden fees, just pure, unadulterated creative power. And let's be real, who doesn't feel this on a deep level? That constant nagging drain of monthly subscriptions for software. It's frustrating, especially if you're just starting out or maybe you're running on a tight budget. It kind of feels like you're just renting your own tools, you know? Ah, yes, that is the million-dollar question. Or I guess in our case, the $0 question. Can you actually go toe-to-toe with the industry giants using free software? Well, let me tell you, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So here's our game plan. We're going to tackle all the major creative areas one by one. We're talking vector graphics, UI/UX design, photo editing, and then we're going to assemble it all into a complete creator stack that takes you from a spark of an idea all the way to launch, all for zero cost. Okay, so first up, vector graphics. Now, these are the absolute essential building blocks for things like logos, icons, basically anything that needs to be scaled up to the size of a billboard or down to the size of a favicon without losing an ounce of quality. So the undisputed king of this world is Adobe Illustrator, but it comes with that pretty hefty subscription. But its free open source rival is a tool called Inkscape. And, while its interface used to be a little clunky back in the day, it has improved so much, and now it is a seriously powerful and comprehensive editor. And just look at these features. Inkscape is not some light version of a paid tool. No way. It has all the professional stuff you'd expect. Super precise control with Bezier curves, non-destructive layers so you can always go back and change things, and a huge range of export options. It's a genuine workhorse for sure. All right, next up, let's shift gears and talk about designing websites and apps. This is the whole world of UI/UX. That's user interface and user experience design. And let me tell you, the landscape for free tools here is absolutely fascinating. So here's a pretty unique situation. The tool that is considered the absolute gold standard in the industry, Figma, has a free tier that is, as XDA perfectly puts it, beyond capable. This isn't some stripped-down 30-day trial version. Nope, this is the real deal. So what that means for you, an individual designer, a student, even a small team, is that the free tier gives you everything you need. You get all the core design tools, you can create reusable components, and you even get their awesome brainstorming tool FigJam. The paid features, they only really kick in for massive, complex team projects. All right, it is time to tackle the absolute behemoth of the creative world, Adobe Photoshop. For literally decades, it's been the go-to for photo editing, pixel-based design, you name it. But today, you can get that same level of power without spending a single dime. And this is just the magic of modern web apps. Photopea is, well, it's basically Photoshop, but it runs right in your web browser. There's nothing to install. It has a nearly identical layout, it supports layers and smart objects, and, this is the really crucial part, it handles native Photoshop PSD files flawlessly. That's something most other free editors really struggle with. Now, what if your focus is less on editing existing photos and more on creating digital art from a totally blank canvas? Well, there's another incredible tool for that, Krita. It's a free and open-source app that is laser-focused on digital painting and illustration. Oh man, Krita is an absolute dream for digital artists. It supports pressure-sensitive tablets, it has over 100 amazing built-in brushes, and it has advanced features like brush stabilizers for getting those super smooth, clean lines. It even has a full animation timeline, which makes it a really powerful, free alternative to paid apps like Clip Studio Paint. But look, a professional workflow is more than just the design tools. A great design is really just the starting line. You also need tools to build, test, and actually launch your creations, especially if you're working on the web. Exactly. That's the question, right? You've just created this beautiful website mockup in Figma. Now what? So let's fill in those gaps and build out the rest of your professional toolkit, covering everything from writing the code to making sure your final product works perfectly for everyone. Think of a professional project, kind of like this chart. The visual design is a huge piece of the pie, for sure. But you've also got development, you've got performance testing, ensuring accessibility, finding assets like photos and icons. A true pro has tools for every single slice of this thing. And here they are, the superstars. For actually writing code, the industry standard is Visual Studio Code. It's free, it's light, it's unbelievably powerful. For performance, Google's PageSpeed Insights tells you exactly what to fix to make your site faster. For accessibility, the Wave tool is absolutely essential. And for assets, sites like Unsplash and Pexels give you unlimited access to incredible, royalty-free images. You know, I want to pause on accessibility for just a second because it is so important. This isn't just about being nice. It's about making sure that the things you create are usable by everyone. It's a fundamental part of good design, and in a lot of places, it's actually a legal requirement. And tools like Wave make it so easy to find and fix those barriers on your site. Now, what if you're not a coder? Here's what's so amazing about where we are today. You don't even have to be. You can literally just describe the website you want to an AI chatbot, and it will generate all the code for you. You just copy it, put it on a web server, and boom, your site is live. It is a complete game changer for bringing ideas to life. Okay, so let's bring all this home. We've looked at a bunch of amazing individual tools, but the real power, that comes when you put them all together into one seamless, professional, and completely free workflow. So here it is, your ultimate free stack. You've got Inkscape for logos. You've got Figma for web and app design. You have Photopea and Krita for all of your image work, VS Code for development, and the essential tools for testing. Every single stage of the creative process is covered by a world-class free tool. And this is the bottom line. The total monthly cost for this entire professional-grade software suite is a big, fat zero. You own your tools, you're not just renting them, and you can get to work right now. So I guess the only question left is, what are you going to create? The barriers have been torn down. The tools are in your hands, and believe me, they are more powerful than ever. Now go build something amazing.